What's happening, everybody? Steven with you again, Bama GA Outdoors. Well, y'all, I'm getting ready for my Easter cook tomorrow. And we're going to try to keep it pretty kosher on the meats right here. This is what we got going on. We got a 4-rack of lamb rib roast right here. And then over here, I got a leg of lamb. And in the fridge, I got two whole beef back racks. And so I'm gonna do all of those. Right now I'm getting ready to do my lamb, and it's pretty simple for me and straightforward with the lamb. I'll show y'all what I use. So what I usually do is I just use some regular old yellow French's mustard as a binder. And then right here I have my own rub that I made for lamb. And I'll tell you what's in it. The stuff that I got in there is rosemary, thyme, basil, garlic powder, onion powder, kosher salt, black pepper, and what else? Rosemary. Did I say rosemary? Rosemary and mint. That's what I got in mind. And all of that in a rub, it usually works out really, really well with my lamb. So I'm going to get that put on here, and I'm going to put them back in the refrigerator in the rub till tomorrow. And I'm going to do the same thing with the leg of lamb, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator till tomorrow. I'm going to church real early in the morning, so I should be back home by 10 o'clock. Dinner is not until 5:30, something like that. So I have a long time as far as my cook goes. I'll be back at home by 10 o'clock. By 10:30, my grill will be hot, and everything will be ready to go. I'm going to set my grill up tonight so I don't have to do that tomorrow, and I can just start it and get everything going. But right now, I'm finna rub these down. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mustard put on all of them. And it don't take a lot of mustard when you use it for a binder. I like mustard as a binder on the lamb. I seen on one of the videos I had watched on one of these people that barbecue a lot and they do a lot of lamb. They were saying how mustard kind of cuts the gamey taste. I don't know, but for me, I like that gamey taste. It's just the essence of the lamb. That's how I look at it. It's just the essence of it. And that's why I like deer meat. I like that little bit of essence that it is to me. Because it's the true taste of the meat without any kind of interference or anything from additives or whatever. So that's what I like about lamb and goat and deer, all of that kind of meat. The little bit of gamey taste to me, it just kind of makes it special, because each one of them got their own gamey flavor to them. It ain't the same in all of them, at least to me. They all taste a little bit different with they own unique gamey flavor. And I'm not doing any kind of trim on these or anything. I like the little fat cap that's on the top of them. And the way I cook them, everything usually renders out. I usually cook these slow on the grill. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all of them inside this bowl. Well, at least one at a time. And I'm going to sprinkle my rub on inside this bowl. So, let me get situated here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get my rub put on. And like I said, it's just a rub that I made. Y'all see it just say lamb on there. Because everything that I make, I just kind of take a Sharpie and I just write on it whatever it is, the purpose for it. So I got a little guest. She coming over here watching. Me and her is home by ourselves. The ladies all gone to take my mother-in-law out for her birthday dinner. And they said no kids, so somebody had to stay home. So that's that one. Move your head, boo. You in front of the camera. Oh, sorry. So that's that one. So now we'll grab the next one. Swap them out. And just let that one lay there. We'll do the same thing. Move your head, boo. You in front of the camera, babe. She trying to see y'all, so I'm gonna do this to where she can see. And the salt that's in this is, I didn't crush the salt down, so it has the big rock kosher salt. I call it big rock because it's like rock salt. So, and if you can smell this seasoning already, it's got a sweet smell to it. Boop, watch your head. It's got a real sweet smell. Stop, babe. It's got a real sweet smell to it. Get your hand from it. You know what? You was upstairs watching TV. You might as well just stay up there. This is like, hey y'all, this is how I do my videos. Real life. Kids getting in the way, everything. I don't even play about it because I don't edit nothing. So I just let y'all see how it go. So if y'all seen her head or her hand, that's what it is. Ain't no editing. Real life in my house. Raw and unfiltered. That's the way it is. All right, that's the third one. And this is the last one right here. Getting ready to do it up. The little back strap that runs along this tenderloin or loin that runs along this little roast, man, I cut one off, cooked it by itself, and have some eggs over easy with it. Boy, you talking about a Sonny Jim, boy. All right, now there we go. It's all in there. I'm gonna put a little bit, another little touch on that little brush spot. But that's what I'm gonna do with them. So that's all my lamb roast right there, except for the legs, the leg of lamb. So that's the racks right there. They all rubbed down, and I'm gonna get them put in a big Ziploc bag. I'm gonna seal them up, and then I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator overnight. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, so I got them all bagged up. I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator till in the morning. All right. So these are the packs of beef back ribs that I got. I got 2 of these, and that was a pretty good deal on them. They got more meat on them than any beef backs I've ever bought. Normally, I get these little beef backs from Kroger, and man, the pack is about half of this one, and it's just all you can see is bone. You can't see bone on this too much. It's pretty meaty. It's thick down here with meat. All down here is meat all on top. And it's pretty thick. So I had to get them. I got 2 packs of them. And they're the same way. Both packs. So this pack is shorter than the other one. But they're meaty. I went through all of them in the case. And they're both meaty. So I'm going to leave these packed up till tomorrow. And then I'm gonna take care of them tomorrow. I'm gonna rub them down and stuff, simply because I don't have a cryo bag big enough to seal them back up in tonight if I season them. So I got bags big enough for the lamb, just not big enough and long enough for these ribs. So, all right, guys, here's my leg of lamb. I'm dang, bump my camera. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to those little rack roast. This is a boneless one. I looked for a bone in, but Costco didn't have any bone in. No, I didn't. It came off that neck. Come here. It's a piece of lamb fat. Hold your face up. Oh, it's on your hand now. It's a piece of lamb fat that shot out on your face from that neck. So I'm going to do this the same way, you guys. Nothing different. It's the same concoction. A little mustard for a binder. And I'm going to put a little extra on this one so I can just rub it on the other side too all at once. So we get this baby rubbed down, coated up with the mustard.
Why do you have mustard on that?
This is called a binder. And what I mean by that is you put this on and it holds your seasoning onto the meat. Okay? You'll be doing this soon. She always in the kitchen with me, y'all. She always watching everything I do. And I love that because it reminds me of when I was a kid and I was in the kitchen with all the grown-ups when they cooked and watching all the men when they was on the grill till I got to the point to where I was able to do some of the stuff. My grandmother them would let me start off with, like, when my maternal grandmother, my mom's mother, she would let me help her make the biscuits in the morning for breakfast. And that's how I learned how to make biscuits. And then my grandmother on my dad's side, she taught me how to make cornbread. And then she also, my paternal grandmother, she taught me how to make gravy. And I learned how to cook so much between all the women in my family and the men that I grew up around that loved grilling and stuff like that. I just had a ton of people around me that cooked. And I just couldn't get enough of it, man. I just always was that little kid that was hanging around in the kitchen and stuff. All right, so we're going to go on now with the rub. I like to be kind of liberal with this because it is so tasty and aromatic. It just smells so good. You can smell everything that's in it. That mint smells so good. And I go on kind of heavy with it everywhere. And with this being a bone in, a bone out piece, I always season that inside really, really heavy.
All done.
Y'all done with your eggs? Okay. Y'all, this child here, she eating for dinner her two favorite things. As long as she don't ask for nothing crazy like no sweets and stuff like that, we pretty much let her have what she want when it's a lazy day. This is what we call a lazy day for dinner because we really not cooking. But you talking about an egg eating child and she only want her eggs one way. That's boiled. And one of the rubs that I make, she call it her seasoning. And it's my SPOG, that SPOG. Yes, darling. What do you need help with, baby? Do what? The TV paused. I thought you said you knew how to do your granny TV. Lord. But that's what she like to eat. She loves to eat tomatoes and eggs. You see that little tray of tomatoes right here? Those are hers. She just loves tomatoes and eggs. And when the cucumbers grow, she loves tomatoes, eggs, and cucumbers. She want to eat that all day long. And I don't care. She can eat that all day long because it's all healthy. And her eggs came from our chicken, so she really love that. All right, y'all. I'm going to let that sit there for a second. I'll be back. I got to go do a TV thing. All right, y'all. So that's it. My lamb's all seasoned up. And I'm just going to get it all put in the refrigerator. Everything will be ready to go. Right now, I'm finna go down here to the barn and set up my grill for tomorrow so that when I come home from church, all I got to do is light it, give it a few minutes, get the meat on. and then we're gonna go from there. Well, actually, I probably put the meat on, then light it, because I've started doing that with a lot of the meats I smoke. I start the fire, after I put the meat on and just let it soak up a lot more smoke like that. So I probably do that, but I'm gonna go down here now and I'm gonna get this set up, and we'll see y'all tomorrow on Easter Sunday Smoke. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.